Hello there, and greetings to you. Welcome to Duel of the Takes, the movie and pop culture podcast that pins the wildest, most unpopular opinions head to head. Today, Alden is facing off against Grace, Josh's younger sister, in a draft battle of the greatest Disney villains.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Duel of the Takes. This is a historical episode because this is the first episode without Nathaniel R. Martin here. But, yeah, he has a busy week. He's working hard. But, yeah, we're still going to do an episode. We're not going to miss a week. We got this. And I am joined by Alden, as always. And then we have a special guest. My sister, Grace, is here.
Hello.
Hello.
Grace, you are a big fan of Disney, right?
I am. Huge fan.
Are you excited for the new Emma Stone's Cruella movie coming out?
Yes, it looks very good.
Well, to, I guess, celebrate that, we are going to do a draft. We're bringing back a draft, and this one's going to be a little different. Instead of drafting movies, we are going to be picking Disney villains. So it's going to be Alden versus Grace. They are both going to go back and forth choosing between villains for their teams. And for those of you, I guess, listen to a draft episode yet, they're going to pick all of their villains. And then I guess I will decide who the winner is. And yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. And they have not seen the list of villains yet. I have not revealed it. And I'm going to do that right now.
Oh yeah? Is Ultron going to be on this list?
We're about to find out. What if I accidentally deleted all of them?
Then it would take another hour to record this.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair to Josh, I did say a 1 or 2 for the recording time.
Yeah, so we're technically still on time.
Yeah, it's just we never agreed on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I'll put in Legacy General to confuse Nicholas Roman.
Am I in Legacy General?
Oh my god. Who's John Silver? Like Long John Silver?
From Treasure Planet.
Oh, right.
You don't have pictures next to them?
You have Google.
Nah, if you're confused, you're gonna have to look it up.
You're on a laptop. But there they all are. 40 villains, I think.
There's Hans.
Okay, before we start, let's name all of them. Alden, name the first 20.
We have Scar. We have Ursula. We have Davy Jones. Barbossa. Maleficent. Cruella. Hades, Captain Hook, Jafar, Kronk? Sure. Mother Gothel, Oogie Boogie, Dr. How do you pronounce it? Facilier? Yeah, Dr. Facilier.
Maybe? From The Princess and the Frog.
Syndrome, Randall, Hans, Lady Tremaine, Stinky Pete, David Nix, Queen of Hearts, Gaston. That's 21.
Oh, then Grace, name the rest.
You stopped at a name that I don't know how to pronounce. I mean, I'll just go for it, I guess. Shere Khan,
yeah.
Lord Beckett. Oh, God. Claude Frollo. Gwendoline. Why do I have these names? LeFou. Lau Van de Groot. Commander Rourke.
Oh, there he is.
Goob. Principal John Silver. Gantu. Thanos. Kylo Ren. Ernesto de la Cruz. Clue 2. Robert Callahan. The Wicked Queen. And then V.A. Vanderveer?
Yeah, from Dumbo.
Oh, I refuse to watch Dumbo. Too sad.
And before recording, we did a coin flip, and Grace got tails, so she has the first pick. Once again, the rules, Grace will go first to choose a villain, then Alden will go next, and then they'll go back and forth, trying to come up what the greatest team of Disney villains is. Now, do you guys have names for your teams?
Oh. No.
No.
Wow, I can't even think of something on the spot.
I'll have one. I'll have one by the end of the list.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to, kind of like a real sports draft, they're going to be legit on the clock, where I will time them. They will have 2 minutes. So, Grace, you are on the clock right now. Who is your first overall pick?
I'm here to win, so I'm picking Thanos.
Wow. So why Thanos?
Thanos, I mean, he had 2 movies, 2 huge movies, and he's just hard to kill, you know? He's very powerful. And when he has all the stones, he's just well, not impossible. I guess they defeated him, but there's a 1% chance that they would win.
He is inevitable.
Wow. Thanos right off the bat. I'm not surprised. I mean, out of all the villains, he might have been the one that I would choose at the first pick.
I have to.
And you did say Thanos car half an hour ago during your technical difficulties.
I did, but I also feel like there also could be somebody else that might be my first pick. But let's see if Alden chooses. Alden, you are on the clock.
I think I'm between 3 people right now, and 2 of them are from the same franchise. All right, I'm gonna not be in that franchise, and I'm gonna say Lord Beckett.
Huh? Lord Beckett?
Yeah.
I mean, the man knows how to network, I'll give you that.
That's what I'm saying.
So why else Lord Beckett from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise?
The East India Trading Company kind of just is bad all around. It's just awful. And since he's so high in it, he's a governor or something, right? It's just bad. Bad all around.
He's a lord. So, and he was able to not only acquire the heart of Davy Jones without leaving his desk, he was able to control Davy Jones and order him to destroy the Kraken, I believe. Yeah, it's interesting, these first 2 picks, because I feel like Grace chose power over brains, even though Thanos is very smart. But Lord Beckett, he's all brains. He's all calculated.
Definitely.
He's always 5 steps ahead of the main characters. Yeah, these are both interesting picks. What do you think, Grace?
I mean, I had to Google him because I kind of forgot his name, but once I saw his picture, I knew, and I was like, oh, okay.
He was always fishy, right?
Yeah, but he was nice in the end. He died. I mean, he saved Elizabeth.
No, that's Norrington.
Oh.
Yeah, Beckett's not a nice guy.
Beckett, when I Googled him, oh, Beckett? Oh, God. I mean, yeah, sure.
It's just good business.
The ship getting destroyed scene.
Yeah, he just accepted his death.
Yeah, it was not a #1 victory royale for Lord Beckett that day.
No.
All right, Grace, back to you for your number 2 pick.
All right, my number 2 pick is Kylo Ren.
Wow, she took the Disney the buy-in properties.
I mean, Kylo Ren, he's a Jedi. I mean, he's very powerful. And I like that he's good and evil.
Yeah, he's tricky.
He is related to, I was quoted on this show saying, one of the greatest villains in cinema. The reason why Kylo Ren is on this list and not other Star Wars villains, I decided to go with villains that were after the Disney purchase of each of their properties, so that's why Thanos is on here and not Green Goblin and that's why Kylo Ren's on here and not Darth Vader.
I mean, I still think Kylo Ren is pretty powerful.
Yeah, Grace once again going with power. I mean, he does have the Force.
Yes.
A lot of it.
Interesting tactic here. Alden, what do you have for your second pick?
Well, I think I'm gonna try and stick to a theme now, and I'm going to say Barbossa.
Wow, 2 pirates, guys. So why Barbossa?
He's kind of consistent through all of the movies that he's in. He helps out sometimes. He does have good intentions occasionally, but typically it's usually just trying to get something for himself.
Yeah, I think from a character standpoint or performance-wise, I think he's one of the best guys on this list.
Yeah, he's not inherently just a villain. He's just usually on the wrong side on accident or because he wants something. So it's another interesting character.
Okay. Two pirates, guys. Once again, I think Barbossa, he knows how to fight with a sword, but I think also another very smart guy. I mean, he had the Black Pearl there and was able to chase down Will and Elizabeth and the whole gang and blow up their ship. And the only thing that I think kind of hurts Barbossa is kind of how I guess his pride gets in the way. He leaves Jack on an island twice, which comes back to bite him each time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it seems like his rivalry with Jack kind of hurts him in a way, but also elevates him because the man's got goals, and I respect that. All right, Grace, number 3.
All right, my third pick. I'm sorry, Alden, but I'm going with Davy Jones.
Man.
Davy Jones. Alden couldn't complete.
I was going to pick him next.
Alden couldn't complete the Pirates trilogy.
I knew he was going to take him, but I really wanted him. Like, I told Josh before this, like, I really wanted Davy Jones.
So why Davy Jones? Your past 2 picks have been sips.
Shut up. I think
arguably number one. If your number 1 pick is a simp, if you go by the comics.
that's true. I mean, I don't know. Davy Jones, he was in love, and that's what made him like turn evil because what's her name left him. But that gave him like the power to become evil, and I don't know. He just got what he wanted, and everyone was afraid of him. I mean, he's like he can't die. Well, he did die, but
He is one of the very few villains on this list that can say that it was mission accomplished. By the end of Dead Man's Chest, he was able to take down Jack Sparrow.
yeah. I don't know. There's just something about Davy Jones. Like, I feel like he's underrated. Like, no one really understood his pain. He was really in love, and
But for a team of villains, how does he go against the other team? How does he help your team?
he can rule the sea, and
Yeah, I mean, thus far she's getting the more powerful picks.
True. But what were you saying about how nobody understands him?
yeah, no one understood, like, what he was actually going through. He's very underrated.
All right, I think that's all the Pirates characters. Wow, I thought I was the biggest Pirates fan. Alden, your number 3 pick.
I've been looking at the list and I'm really not sure.
I feel like there's a lot of big guys still there.
Okay, I guess I have to round it out and get Maleficent.
No, I was gonna choose her.
Honestly, she could have been a first overall pick.
I agree, and I almost did, but I wanted a meme pick to start.
So why Maleficent?
Well, I mean, we're talking about power, brains, and brawn, and she just has all of it. She's very smart. She's really powerful. And I feel like if she had to work on a team, she definitely would lead it, and she would lead it well.
I think Alden just got back in the game. If Grace drafted Maleficent next, I would have been very scared for Alden's future, but I think we're all evened out again. But let's see what Grace does with the number 4 pick.
I think I'm gonna go with Syndrome.
Syndrome.
Yeah, Syndrome.
So why Syndrome?
You know, I don't know. There's just something about him. I don't really remember him too much in the movie. He has the powers, right? Or is he like the fake?
He's the fake.
Yeah, he's
He's a fake? Do I still have 2 minutes? Can I change? No, I'll pick him.
You already made your pick. It's over.
But I feel like I don't know. He just has so much anger behind him, like, because he was so jealous of, like, the superheroes. And I feel like he might have brains on what to do.
Isn't he like a millionaire so he could like fund your team?
Yeah, I mean, he can do that. And I feel like he can have some ideas about, like, how to become more evil or something. I don't know.
All right, Syndrome. I mean, I feel like this is a good pick. Like, you can have some giant, like we talked about in the TV movie robots list. His those giant robots. You could probably have those on your team. Yeah, I think that was a good pick.
If you think about it, he's kind of smart. Yeah.
But how will Alden bounce back with his number 4 pick?
Yeah, that's a good question. I need someone with a spaceship, so I'm picking Gantu.
Gantu.
Yeah.
So why Gantu?
And an attempt to bring around the brawn or power aspect. He's just big.
From Lilo and Stitch, if Grace didn't realize.
Yeah.
See, this is why I need pictures.
He's not really good at his job, but I feel like with the guidance of other people on my team, he could actually be pretty deadly.
You definitely got some muscle added to your team.
Yeah.
Now, Grace, who is going to be in your top 5?
All right, I need a second.
You have 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna go Randall.
Randall? Another Pixar villain. So why Randall?
Well, you know, he could blend into stuff. Like, he can, like, disappear a little bit.
True.
He has a little bit of, like, anger issues. And he wants to be the top monster at Monsters, Inc. But I think he has some drive in there. And I think he'd be really good. He'd bring a lot of confidence to the team.
I feel like we're missing one key Pixar villain so far that neither team has brought up yet. But what do you think of this pick, Alden?
I was actually looking at him, but I need a well-balanced team, and just adding more planning to it's not going to help me.
And so, with that being said, what is your number 5? Who's making your top 5?
You had a good point about funding the team, and I know I have Barbosa, but to really back that up, I think I need a queen. So I'm gonna pick Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Is it the what's her name in the live action with the big head?
I want it to be, yeah. I mean, I guess it could be like either, but
Who plays her?
it's Helena Bonham Carter, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because it's Tim Burton. She's really good at playing golf.
Yeah.
But that's true. I mean, she's got a whole kingdom.
Yeah, she has a lot of, like, manpower. She has an army. She's got money.
She does.
You also have the entire East India Trading Company on your side.
I guess I do. I didn't even think of that. I have a lot of money.
You just combined 2 big armies there. Grace, what do you think of that?
I mean, she does have Thanos.
She was actually going to be on my list, too, because I've only seen the evil queen... Wait, what's her name? Queen of Hearts or whatever in the Alice in Wonderland, like the live action. And she's pretty scary to me, so...
Yeah, the Red Queen is... I like her.
All right. Grace, what is your number 6?
Ooh, okay. Ursula.
Ursula.
More power.
Honestly, she's just so similar, I feel like, to Maleficent also. I mean, maybe less.
Kinda, yeah. Well, I'd say since, like, some of my team is ocean-based, you have a leg up with Ursula.
That's true. I have Davy Jones and Ursula. They work together. They're evil magic.
Ooh.
You can have her go against the East India Trading Company ships like she did at the end of The Little Mermaid.
There you go.
I wish you had Calypso on this list now.
Yeah, why didn't you put her on there?
Because there was already 3 pirates.
So what?
we had so many Pirates of the Caribbean characters on here, and I need to make room for Goop. Or Principal Missouri. That was a really good pick to balance Alden's ocean team, but
Yeah, for real.
can Alden be like the Ocean Master and Aquaman and select another good pick?
Trying to look through this list really quick.
Grace brought up a good point, and maybe I'll look up photos next time, Grace. Grace is definitely copying them and then putting them into Chrome.
I'm doing that for a few right now just so I don't leave any out. I feel like a lot of the good ones have already been picked, and now it's trying to find the right people.
I think there's 3 here 3 or 4 that must be in the top 10.
I'm stuck between 2. You know what? No, I'm picking Hades.
Good pick.
I want a god on my side.
I think you just balanced your thing out with Thanos.
That's true, yeah.
Because you needed one more powerful character. Sure, Maleficent's powerful, but I think Hades is...
Hades is just... Yeah, Hades is a god. And Hades can't die. Thanos can.
That's true. He got his head cut off.
And if any of the other team dies, I mean, they're on Hades' side. I guess potentially they could be on Davy Jones' side too, but still. We kind of have we have the afterlife covered on both teams.
And if anybody dies in the ocean of your East India Trading Company, they could get snatched up by Davy Jones, and all of a sudden they're on Davy Jones's crew.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Damn, somebody should animate this. This sounds epic. Number 7, Grace.
Okay, so I did some Googling, and I wanted to know who, the S-H-E-R-E, Shere Khan. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
From the Jungle Book, correct?
It says that he is vowed to kill any human that stepped foot in the jungle because he's like, he fears guns and fire or something, but he's a very strong tiger. And I feel like having an animal on my team I guess I have Randall. Him and Randall, they might be a pretty good duo together.
Is that your draft pick?
Yes.
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan.
What was your number 6? I forgot.
Ursula.
I could see Shere Khan like I don't know what he would go up against on Alden's team. Let's see if Alden.
Well, assuming this is like a global war or something, like it could work out.
Might go up against Gantu.
That's a good point.
I feel like those are kind of your two muscles right now. But let's see what Alden fires back with his number 7 pick.
Do I need more muscle or do I need more power? Ooh, or I feel like I could work more with friends from the other side. I'm picking Dr. Facilier.
Okay. From Princess and the Frog, my number 2 animated movie.
Yeah, I love Keith David.
So you mentioned you have the afterlife on your side more. That's interesting.
His kind of magic is really... It'd be difficult for, like, Grace's team possibly to combat or understand. I feel like Davy Jones definitely understands the dead, but then, like, the rest of voodoo stuff... That's just like, that's Calypso territory.
They might get Calypso flashbacks and,
Sheesh.
and start worrying about her. How did he, like, goes, Calypso.
Yeah.
Oh, this song gets me every time.
He'll pull out the music playing thing he has.
See, Josh, this is exactly my point. You're making fun of him, but... but he's like so hurt by being in love.
Who is your number 8 pick, Grace?
Oogie Boogie.
Man, I wanted him.
So why him?
So isn't he technically dead? So like I have.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
That's. I have friends on the other side now. He's a sack. Wait, he's like a bug-filled burlap sack with a penchant for gambling. That's what Google says.
Do you remember him from The Nightmare Before Christmas?
I do. He scared the crap out of me every time I watched that.
I just looked up Gothel, and I guess there was a Barbie as Rapunzel thing or whatever, and Angelica Huston voiced her in that Barbie movie special, whatever. And she's also, that's who played Morticia in the 90s Addams Family movies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that who you're drafting next at number 8?
No, I don't think she's got a lot going for me. I got better brains than her.
Who is your number 8?
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to pick Kronk.
I didn't think he'd be a top 10, but okay.
I don't know. I mean, he follows orders pretty well. He seems to be good at decision making. I feel like he's not a bad pick with the leadership that I have on my side.
All right. Yeah, you kind of selected, I think, the henchman category, which I think some of these characters fall into.
And I think Kronk's like only weakness as a villain was that his leader kind of sucked.
Yeah, I almost had her on the list.
Honestly, she wouldn't have been a good pick.
I mean, what was she gonna do in a battle? Throw like potions?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
at least Kronk will, like, I don't know. I could see him like helping out, like Lord Beckett put some cannons in, like like helping like with the cannons and stuff on a ship or something.
his voice is just stuck in my head. It's just like that low, like I can't even do it, but it's always stuck in my head. Every time I hear Kronks, I just hear his voice.
Every time I think Kronk, I hear him talking to the squirrel. Yeah, I feel like Yzma is like fine and all, but I don't know. I feel like Kronk is a better selection from the movie.
All right. Grace, who is your number 9?
Captain Hook.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, because like I feel like him and Davy Jones, they're just both pretty miserable, and I feel like they could be really good partners. And but the thing like Captain Hook's weakness is an alligator.
Doesn't his ship fly?
Yeah.
I thought he didn't have pixie dust.
Oh, yeah, it flies at the end because there's pixie dust, right?
Something like that, yeah. There's a lot of Peter Pan lore.
I'm sure he could get pixie dust, though.
Very sympathetic, you know? There was like the conspiracy theory with Peter Pan, so I feel for Captain Hook.
How would he do in the battle? What would he add to your team?
Honestly, I feel like he wouldn't really fight in the battle.
The arena for this battle, I guess it'd be an ocean, and let's say there's a beach and the island's like a jungle since Shere Khan's there.
Yeah, we've got airspace covered. We have space covered.
I feel like Captain Hook would be good at like talking to people, maybe like talking to one of the villains on Alden's team to come to our team. Like I feel like he just can convince them.
What was the conspiracy theory?
That Peter Pan takes like boys and takes them to Neverland, and Captain Hook was one of those boys back then, but Peter Pan like leaves him there to die. But Captain Hook escaped and he created his own crew so he could kill Peter Pan, so Peter Pan doesn't take any more children.
I like this theory.
So that's why I feel for Captain Hook. I believe in his thing there.
In his mission?
Yeah.
All right. Alden, what is your number 9?
Yeah, I'm picking Jafar.
Okay.
I feel like more magic on my side is never a bad option.
Technically, he could be Genie Jafar, because he is in that,
I mean, I guess if that's true, then I'm unstoppable.
Well, maybe. Unless somebody on Grace's team has can get a hold of the, whatchamacallit, the lamp.
I mean, same thing goes for Davy Jones' heart.
True. Yeah, Jafar and probably Thanos and the Infinity Stones could go at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Good picks, I think. 2 iconic Disney villains in the 9 spot. Number 10, Grace.
Who's the Wicked Queen?
That is Snow White's villain.
She's the evil queen.
Yes, with the apple.
Yes. Yeah. No, like her name is the evil queen.
Yeah, the wicked queen.
I would no. Her name is the evil queen.
Oh.
Yeah, because I had to Google it and no Wicked Queen came up. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with the evil queen. Yeah, because maybe she could go up against the Queen of Hearts.
Yas, queen.
Thank you.
Alden, you're number 10.
My number 10. Actually, hold on, I need to scan the list again. Alright. I have 2. One would be pretty good. The other would also be pretty good, but in different capacities. I feel like to keep him in the top 10, just because I like him, I'm picking Goob.
Nice.
What does Goob bring to your team?
I mean, he could cause a lot of hijinks.
His hat's cool.
Yeah, the hat's really cool. He has a T-Rex, right? So...
Yeah, true.
I feel like he's good at stealing and then using, like, I guess machines or inventions against people. So, like, I feel he could infiltrate, steal some stuff, and then use it against Grace's team.
We're now done with the top 10. We're halfway done. How does everybody feel about their teams?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I'm, like, still trying to, like, do some research on the people that are left.
Yeah, I'm doing a bad job at keeping up with these. I'm trying to write them down.
I feel like Grace started out very strong, and Alden needs some catching up to do, but then everything is kind of evened out so far.
Well, the thing that scares me about Alden's team is that he has pretty smart people on his team.
Yeah, but then he's got Kronk at number 8.
I guess.
Kronk is the problem and not Goob.
I was gonna also say Goob.
Yeah, I've got some good brains.
Your middle picks were very good, and then after Kronk, it got sus. Grace, number 11.
Did Alden pick Robert Callahan yet?
I did not.
All right, I'm taking him.
From Big Hero 6.
He has this, like, the intelligence. It says here he taught young people to make the world a better place. So I guess he started out nice, but it looks like he made some pretty high-tech technology
And stole some.
and stole some.
Yeah, no, he's got good stuff. He's definitely a better goob.
So yeah.
But Goob was drafted higher.
Of course. I need to represent the Meet the Robinsons.
He could go against Scoob. I love that movie, by the way. Meet the Robinsons. So good.
It's fantastic.
Alden, number 11.
I really don't know.
Who's left?
There's a lot of people left.
Are you sure?
There's 20 people left.
There's a lot of good people left.
Do I have the whole list? Like,
Let's send the list again with the remaining picks. Let me go through.
I'll do a recap. On Grace's team, Thanos, Kylo Ren, Davy Jones, Syndrome, Randall, Ursula, Shere Khan, Oogie Boogie, Captain Hook, the Evil Queen. On Alden's team, Lord Beckett, Captain Barbossa, Maleficent, Gantu, Queen of Hearts, Hades, Dr. Facilier,
Yeah, sure.
Kronk, Jafar, Goob.
you forgot Robert Callahan for me?
And Grace's number 11 is Robert Callahan. And now we wait on Alden's number 11.
Who is Gwendolyn?
You should look that up, because that's probably your next pick.
Alright, I'm stopping this list so I can look up Gwendolyn. Did you spell Gwendolyn the right way?
It says here, Gwendolyn the Siamese cat.
Well, yeah, she exists too. There's two Gwendolyns in Disney. I think he's referring to the Peter Pan one.
I'm preferring to neither.
Okay, then I don't know who Gwendolyn is. Because if it's the Peter Pan one, then, like, that would be a good pick.
Who's Gwendolyn?
I'm just putting the photo in Legacy General.
Oh, that is a good pick, actually.
Is that a Disney movie?
Yeah, right?
Oh my god.
No, I know Sky High, but I didn't know it was a Disney movie.
Yes, I'm picking her. Second of all, why does it say she's played by Patrick Warburton?
Because that's the voice, I think, of her, like, mask voice.
Oh, yeah.
That was Disney, right?
Sky High, yeah, Sky High's Disney. I think it's...
Are you sure?
I don't think it's a Disney Channel original movie,
No, because...
but it's on that level.
Yeah, it's on the Disney fandom.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick her.
Yep, distributed by Walt Disney Studios.
Mm-hmm. It's a Disney movie.
Why didn't you put Gwen? I found a Siamese cat. I didn't want a Siamese cat.
Yeah, Gwen Grayson is her name.
All right, why did you add her to the team, Alden?
She's got superpowers. She's also Ramona Flowers. You know. I feel like the superpowers is definitely a good plus, though. I have a lot of magic, and I have Hades, which is, like, pretty good and stuff, but I feel like I do need more powerful people, and kind of low on that in our remaining list.
All right. What is your number 12, Grace? You've had a lot of time to research.
Commander Rourke.
Commander Rourke?
Rourke, yeah. Because he has military experience. And he could be a great leader.
From Atlantis, right?
Yeah, Rourke should be Atlantis.
It was between him and another character, but I have a feeling Alden might pick this next character.
So you chose more muscle on your team.
Yeah, but plus, he could be a good leader too. Like, he has good leadership skills, and he was in the military, so he could give us advice on how to fight, or maybe some more smarter advice instead of power, like more intelligent ways to win.
True. All right, Alden, you're number 12.
I'm gonna pick Cruella.
Okay.
She can make better uniforms than Hugo Boss. For sure, no doubt.
So the drip will be better on your team, is what you're saying.
Oh, without a doubt. And they'll be pretty functional uniforms, I'd expect.
What if she captured Shere Khan and
I feel like a future pick I have is going to be a more of a problem for her capturing than Khan, but we'll see.
The reason why we made this video, Cruella, number 12 for Alden. Number 13, Grace.
I'm gonna have to go with Scar. I'm gonna need more animal power here.
There it is. There it is.
All right, Cruella is going to be a problem for your cats.
Yeah, that's why I need 2 cats now.
Oh, true.
I think Scar should have been a top 10. What was keeping you guys from drafting him?
Well, the thing with Scar is that he's a lion, right? Yeah, a lion. So it's like, how much is a lion gonna really do?
You drafted a tiger in your top 10.
Yeah, tigers are more active than lions are.
Yeah.
Lions are good in like short bursts, and Scar isn't even like a stronger lion.
But Scar is much smarter. He was able to formulate a plan that made him king.
Yeah, but he still doesn't have thumbs.
But I feel like him and Khan can just like be on the land and like kill the whoever's human on Alden's team.
Yeah, that's gonna be deadly. It's gonna be like Vietnam.
If there is a jungle in this battle, nobody's getting through that jungle without going through them.
That's true. It's a jungle, beach, and ocean. Because Davy Jones is in the ocean with Ursula. And Kylo Ren is up in the space.
Fighting Gantu and company.
I want to see Kylo Ren like doing his like spinning trick against Gantu. You're number 13.
Okay. I don't know how this one's gonna help really, but I like the idea. I'm picking Clue 2.
Ah, from Tron Legacy.
Oh, actually, I know how it's gonna help. Since we do have people that have computer systems in space, he could be a problem.
Is he gonna hack Kylo Ren's ship?
Yeah, maybe.
That was an interesting pick. Tron Legacy, an underrated Disney movie.
True. Soundtrack by Daft Punk.
And now we're getting Tron 3 starring Jared Leto.
Sheesh.
But yeah, good point. What do you think of that pick, Grace?
I've never seen Tron, so
Wow.
I mean, maybe I did when I was younger. I just don't remember. Because Josh didn't really like that movie, so whatever Josh watched, I watched. So
I watched Tron Legacy.
yeah, once, and then you never talked about it again.
I'm in the same boat. I like it a lot, but I haven't watched it in so long.
I had the video game on my PSP.
Oh yeah.
Yep, what is your number 14?
Alden picked Sean Yu. Is that how you say it?
No, I did not.
No, from Mulan.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick him. Because... Ooh, it's like in this... Does he sing this song? Let's get down to business.
No.
No.
Well, I'm gonna pick him anyways.
So, what does he add to your team?
Ooh, more fighting capabilities for sure.
And another army.
Yeah, another military-trained villain.
However, how good are they on water?
Well, if they could fight on a ship that's still fighting, technically...
That's true.
And I mean, Alden's got a lot of ships on his team. He has the East India Trading Company.
The whole thing?
Alright, Alden, what is your number 14?
I don't know. We're getting kinda low on actually useful people.
I don't know about that.
No, there's a few. I'm just trying to make the worst decisions.
There is one that I think is very underrated.
Josh, the principal is not gonna help us out.
The principal from a Goofy movie.
Yes, I know.
He's not gonna help us out.
He's just gonna yell at us.
He's going to be the first to die. It will be friendly fire. You know, actually, Long John Silver.
Okay, another pirate, but his ship flies.
It does.
So that could go against Captain Hook's ship.
He could potentially fight alongside Gantu.
That's true.
And Kylo Ren.
I don't know how spacefaring the ship really is, but
I mean, a good pick.
yeah, I feel like adding another, I don't know, I'd say it's muscle. Adding more muscle is not a bad decision right now.
True. An interesting pick. All right, Grace, finish off your top 15.
Okay, wait. Did he take Stinky Pete?
No, I did not.
Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna take Stinky Pete because everyone's gonna think he's just a toy, but in reality, he can hide in places and then hit you with his axe or kill you with his axe.
This man would have been in my top 10. This is one of the smartest characters on this list.
Look, I don't disagree, but he's still a toy, and I already have a lot of brains.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, but a toy that could lead an army.
toys could? I mean, he's made out of plastic, so he can't really die, can he? You can always glue them back together.
He could melt.
I'm pretty sure Pete could beat up Goob.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're right. But I'm pretty sure Pete cannot beat up Goob's T-Rex.
I mean, it was between him or Gaston, and I feel like Gaston can go up against, what's his name, Kronks? Is that his name?
You might be right there.
But the only reason I don't really like Gaston is because he only liked Belle for her beauty, and, you know, as a woman, I can't have that on my team.
So Alden, what is your number 15?
I was thinking Gaston, but maybe not.
No, it's okay. I just didn't want him on my team.
You might end up with him on your team.
Unless you want Ernesto de la Cruz. Give you good music.
That's what I was thinking with Gaston, though, is like we would always be in a good mood because of singing.
Well, what about his sidekick there? What's his name?
LeFou.
LeFou on this list is specifically the 2017 Beauty and the Beast.
Of course, for Nicholas Carmichael. Right, yeah. Anyway, I'm picking David Nix. We have some more brains. We have some really good technology on our side with him.
From Tomorrowland.
I love that movie. Hey, he's the guy from House.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's House. The guy from House.
The guy from House.
I meant the actor.
Yeah, Grace, I'm surprised you didn't choose him.
Honestly, I can't remember how good of a villain he was in Tomorrowland, so obviously he wasn't that great.
He's not. But I'm hoping that I have him in his prime rather than him in Tomorrowland. I mean, if not, I still got some good technology on my side.
Yeah.
Whether he helps or not, like what he has helps.
Sure, Alden.
How do we all feel about our top 15 now? Only 5 spots left.
I feel like we're balanced.
Wait, we have to have 20?
We have to finish this list. One of us is getting LeFou.
Oh my gosh.
One of us is getting Josh Gad.
We've got the 2 Beauty and the Beast reps. We've got
Claude Frollo?
we got a stepmom.
Hans from Frozen is still in there.
Hans is still here. We still have Rapunzel's fake mom.
She's not gonna do anything.
Is Hans just the, I guess, spoiler alert, is Hans just the walking spoiler alert of Frozen?
Yeah, basically. Because he turned out to be evil.
That's potentially another kingdom, even though he doesn't necessarily have it.
What is your number 16, Grace?
Hold on, let me Google this name because I don't know. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I'm at that point on the list. Let me clear out the names.
I'm trying to search this person, but nothing's coming up. V.A. Vander.
Oh, Vanderveer?
That's the villain from Dumbo.
It's Dumbo.
Oh, I don't want that guy.
It's played by Michael Keaton.
It is Michael Keaton.
Didn't he take the elephant away?
Yes.
I can't have that.
He's also a source of money.
But he owns animals.
Well, Cruella skins them.
But you have Cruella. I don't. I'm gonna have to go with Gothel.
You got justification.
Honestly, I think it's just because we need a mom on the team. I love Tangled. I feel like maybe she could find the flower that makes her young again. I feel like in this situation, she can find the golden thing that will make her young and make everyone else on the team young, and then everyone could be in shape.
Alden, you're number 16.
My number 16. Oh, right. So I thought about this a good amount, and I'm picking Hans. Since he is royalty, and I have people like Maleficent on my team, I could have the support of yet another entire kingdom.
That's true.
True.
So, like, I feel like either Maleficent can get whatever she wants out of threatening them or by negotiating with them. And the Red Queen might be a good backup convincer for a threat. I feel like Hans is a good pick for more funding and more army.
All right. Number 17, Grace.
I'm gonna go with Ernesto de la Cruz.
There he is from Coco.
I was thinking about it.
Because even though he stole music from the guy in the movie, I feel like he still has a good voice, and maybe he could come up with new music and, put us in the nice singing mood for our victory. When we win, he could sing. Plus, he's dead already, so
Oh, yeah.
he's way to Oogie Boogie, and they're jamming.
True.
All right. Number 17, Alden.
I think it's time for yet another meme pick.
Are you sure?
I'm not taking the principal. I'm taking Lyle Van de Groot.
From George of the Jungle?
Yeah.
So what does he bring to your team?
No. He doesn't really bring anything.
He's like the teacher in Harry Potter who's not an actual wizard.
Yeah, I guess he could technically help, maybe help people with the jungle. But seeing as he's not really that good with that, maybe not. He'd be an amusement, that's for sure.
He's gonna fall into Scar's shit.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd be already picked. You're number 18, Grace.
I'm gonna have to go with the LeFou.
Yeah, LeFou, let's go.
LeFou, you picked Josh Gad. That is -2 points.
Only because I watched both Beauty and the Beast, and they're hype. He's a hype man for Gaston, so he could really hype the team up. And I feel like there's some sort of niceness to him. So I don't know, if someone's feeling down on the team, you could just be like, "Hey, it's okay. It's okay, Davy Jones. Keep going. Don't worry about Calypso, whatever her name is, Calypso."
What are your thoughts on Josh Gad as an actor, Grace?
Honestly, I only hear him as Olaf because he just uses his normal voice, so he's just Olaf to me.
Yep, I mean, that is his best role.
Yeah, he was in The Internship. That, and with Dylan O'Brien, I love that.
Yep, I don't know. Like Nate has said, he has played way too many Hispanic characters as a Jewish man.
Alden, what is your number 18?
All right, to possibly hinder LeFou, I'm picking Gaston.
This is interesting to have them go against each other.
Yeah, I feel like it's still going to be the issue of Gaston not paying him any mind, and then LeFou still being LeFou.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see Gaston going on this team with Lord Beckett network with him.
That's very true. That is true. Gaston may not contribute too much, but he'll be good to bounce off of in in meetings and planning.
Okay, sorry, Josh. For my 19th pick, I'm gonna have to go with Claude Frollo, if I pronounce that right, because he could go up against Lord Beckett. Well, they're both a part of the government, right? Except for this guy, on Google, it said he has strong beliefs, in God.
Oh, I did put him on here.
A minister, yeah.
I did put him on the list. Holy shit. Here's the thing, Grace. You picked another simp.
So what?
But this is
And you're not a simp? You're not a simp?
No, here's the thing. His simpness, caused him to mess up his, beliefs. He let his entire belief system, he let one simp tendency ruin his entire life.
Okay, so did Davy Jones.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean that they're not powerful.
I don't know if he's powerful, he's just a dick.
Okay, but he could be a dick to Lord Beckett.
Okay.
I don't know, Josh. I don't want the principal.
Any thoughts there, Alden?
I'm on the phone, hold up.
Alright, Alden, you're number 19.
The only one that's worth anything in the last three is Vanderveer.
I disagree with that statement, but why Vanderveer?
He's an entrepreneur. He brings more money into it. He brings a lot more, I guess I could say, fiscal responsibility, maybe. Potentially, probably not. I think the main thing from him is just more money.
Grace, you're number 20, the final pick.
I'm picking Lady Tremaine because Josh has a reason, and I'm very curious. And plus, I have Gothel already, and they could be, like, evil mothers together. Yeah.
Y'all don't remember Cinderella 3 when she got a hold of the fairy godmother's wand and she became so powerful and she turned back time.
There's a Cinderella 3?
What is Cinderella 3?
We have seen this movie, Grace.
What?
Huh?
In Cinderella 3, she stole...
A Twist in Time. Came out in 2007. I've never seen this. I've never heard of this.
She stole the fairy godmother's wand and, like, turned back time and shit. She became really powerful.
Well, what happened in Cinderella 2?
Reality can be whatever she wants. And now she's with Thanos.
Oh, I'm glad I picked her then. Look at that.
Oh, no.
Because I said to Josh before, like, all she ever did was steal her husband's money. So, like, what is she going to do for my team? Steal money?
Steal money again. But apparently steal a wand.
Now she has a frickin' wand like Thanos. Well, there you go. There's my team.
And then Alden, you're number 20.
The principal from a Goofy movie.
So, what does he bring to the table?
Bro, I don't know.
He's just gonna yell a lot?
He's gonna, yeah, I guess he'd be good at, like, yelling out directions. He could be the Hux of my army, I guess.
He'll get nervous around Kylo Ren then. He's the spy, oh no.
Great.
I'm the spy.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
What a list. I would like each competitor to repeat their list. Grace, go first.
Okay. This is my team. Thanos, Kylo Ren, Davy Jones, Syndrome, Randall, Ursula, Shere Khan, Oogie Boogie, Captain Hook, the Evil Queen, Robert Callahan, Commander Rourke, Scar, Shan Yu, Stinky Pete, Gothel, Ernesto de la Cruz, LeFou, Claude Froley, whatever his name is, and then Lady Tremaine.
All right. Alden, your team.
Man, alright, I have Lord Beckett, Barbossa, Maleficent, Gantu, the Red Queen, Hades, Dr. Facilier, Kronk, Jafar, Goob, Gwen Grayson from Sky High, Cruella, Clue 2, John Silver, David Nix, Hans, Lyle Van de Groot, Gaston, Vanderveer, and Principal Mazur.
All right. And I guess before I make my final decision, any closing cases why your team is better?
I mean, I feel like we have counters to all of our...
Yeah, I feel like it's like leveled out. Like, you have the brains, but you also have some muscle. I feel like, a lot of muscle. I don't know how much brain I have. I mean, I have a little bit.
A decent amount. I'd say, like, you probably don't have a lot to combat Clue 2.
Who's Clue 2?
From Tron. I feel like if he's attacking Kylo or something like that, Kylo would just start stabbing computers with his lightsaber.
But wouldn't Robert Callahan have the technology to, I guess, fight that?
Yeah, but then I have David Nix to combat Callahan.
Well, my tiger can just rip.
True.
And you have mostly humans. I have a tiger and a lion.
But I have Cruella.
Cruella is just one person.
Mm-hmm. But if she's using, like, some manpower to capture these two cats and turn them into some of the uniforms.
Randall can turn invisible.
Oh, Randall can go invisible.
Oh, and don't forget Stinky Pete. Cruella might think he's just a toy, and then he's gonna kill her with his axe.
True. And I feel like Thanos against Jafar, if he has the
lamp.
Those are two reality-altering superpowers.
And Lady Tremaine with the time travel.
Yeah, I don't...
I feel like Josh doesn't even know.
This is tough. Everybody drafted pretty good.
Yeah, because I feel like Maleficent on her own can just take out a lot of army.
So can Thanos.
Well, so can Jafar.
So can Kylo Ren.
True.
I think Alden's team,
I strategically have an advantage.
yes, but then I also think you have like I think you have more people that will die in the first like 10 minutes of the fight.
If I have like those people die at the beginning, I still have some pretty hefty superpowers.
I don't know though.
You have.
Because I feel like Grace has an advantage in the ocean. I'm pretty sure with Ursula and Davy Jones. That's without a doubt. But Hook would also be in the sky. But I do have John Silver, and I guess Gantu, and Maleficent.
She would also have Syndrome's jets.
Oh yeah, Syndrome's big robots that would just sink.
Yeah, that's both the sky and the water. That was a good pick from her.
I mean, Gantu paired with Clue, I probably have space.
Yeah, Clue 2 was a really good pick.
Dead people, I have Oogie Boogie, Ernesto de la Cruz.
But I have Hades and Dr. Facilier. So I have control of dead people.
Honestly, you're all sleeping on Stinky Pete.
I don't disagree.
Grace really sold LeFleur as the hype man too.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have to die. He could just hide and then be on a walkie-talkie and be like, Kylo Ren, you got this. Just shoot them.
He could be...
I mean, Alden, you're 8, you're 10, you're 16, 17, and 20. Even 19, I think, could all be just, like, taken out within the first, like, 10 minutes.
I mean, definitely, but so can her, Lefau, Gothel.
Not if Gothel could get the flower.
But those are all in the bottom of her list. Like, in terms of how the draft went, I also have to put that into play. Because, I mean, if you go by the draft, I mean, these are the best of the best on the top 10. And you got somebody in your top 10 that I think wouldn't make much of an impact.
What, you're saying Goob can't make an impact?
No, I think he might bring a dinosaur, but then all you gotta do is knock...
Yeah, he doesn't just bring a dinosaur. He's really good at stealing someone else's technology and using it against them. I feel like he'd be very good against Robert Callahan.
But then Scar and Khan could just come up and just rip Goob into pieces.
And honestly, that would be a good thing.
But all they do is have to rip the hat off.
That would mean Stinky Pete would be a good contender for Goob. However, Kronk can speak squirrel. And squirrels are pretty deadly in groups.
But then on Grace's team, you also have, like, Randall in the top 5, I think is a little high, because I don't know how much of an impact Randall will make.
He can be invisible, and he's an alright brains.
He could be the spy on my team. He could go and be invisible, go on Alden's team, see what they're talking about, and then give us the plan. And then, boom, Alden's dead.
But I also have, like, Clue 2 who could be a spy.
Yeah, Clue and Randall actually are a good toss-up.
So then they cancel each other out, basically.
But Clue 2 does have a good chance against Kylo. Fighting alongside Gantu.
But if Ursula is in the water, she could talk to her fish or whatever and be like, hey, what are they talking about also? You know?
Hey Siri, text Nathaniel Martin.
True, but then I have Dr. Facilier who can do the same thing, just with the dead.
So can Oogie Boogie. And Ernesto de la Cruz. I'm changing my team name to Stinky Pete.
Right, team names. Mine, I guess, is going to be the pirates that don't do anything.
This is very tough, but I think I'm going with Grace's team. I think her team's just a little bit stronger.
I can make arguments for everything, but I do have a lot of dead weight.
Although you came close. If towards the bottom, the George of the Jungle villain not in the bottom 2 was a little sus.
Honestly, I was getting a little nervous when Alden was picking, like, the intelligent people. I was like, damn.
Well, I don't think that's, like, necessarily fair, because our last 4 included Lady Tremaine, who I had no idea was, like, a fairy godmother.
Yeah, for real. I didn't know that.
I mean, you had Vanderveer, you had her, and you had the principal. Like, that's just no. That wasn't a fair pick. It's not fair.
Josh, you don't have to go off of the last 5 picks. Like, you could go through the whole team.
I'm not. That wasn't the only decision. Also, Kronk in the top 10 was sus to me.
Kronk is some good muscle, and he can do a lot of damage with squirrels.
But that's the thing. He's going up against tigers and lions.
Yeah, wait a minute. I got Patrick Warburton on my team twice.
Oh, yeah. Damn, but this was... Honestly, I think this is our best draft. I think this is how we do it now.
That's because I did fantasy football with you, so I'm like, I was prepared. I mean,
I just think drafting characters went a lot smoother than drafting an entire movie, because you got to like actually like game plan.
I mean, we have like all the same aspects. I feel like she definitely pushes forward in the ocean, and I push forward in space, and then everywhere else it's sort of balanced.
yeah. Honestly, I'd feel like it'd be a really, really close fight if it were to happen.
Well, that makes Grace the reigning draft champion, so that means she needs to come back for a draft episode at some point.
Nice. I'm honored.
Either for me or Nate to challenge her.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of Nate, not gonna lie.
What would that topic be?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, what would it be? Harry Potter characters?
Actually,
I would love that.
the Wizarding World is an interesting place.
Now, all three of us were actually just in Disney World recently, so it was interesting the three of us did this episode together. But I think Nate and I talked about this on an episode of Missing Link, but I want to talk about it now because this is now with a new panel. We've seen the success of like Pirates of the Caribbean, and we've seen like Haunted Mansion. What's another Disney park ride that you'd want to see turn into a movie? My pick would be Spaceship Earth, and make it a really cool time travel movie.
So I was like thinking that, but Spaceship Earth is really a documentary.
Yes, but I mean, you could like make it star like, I don't know, like Jeff Goldblum creates like the time machine or something.
Oh.
You know, you're onto something.
You know, I went on that ride, the intense version. Very intense.
Spaceship Earth?
Yes.
You mean Mission?
Oh, Mission Space. You know, it's getting confusing.
Yeah, that was a bad naming scheme. They also have Space Mountain.
A lot of space.
So spaceship, you mean like how they have to update it?
Yeah, Epcot Ball.
Like, wait, Josh, what do you mean? Like, turn a Disney ride into a movie? That's already not a movie?
Well, like, yeah, Tomorrowland, like Pirates of the Caribbean.
The Jungle Cruise movie with The Rock and Emily Blunt is coming out.
That's funny.
It's a small world.
What would it be about?
You know, everyone in the world.
Maybe Star Tours.
Another Star Wars movie?
Another Star Wars movie?
Star Tours would be kind of a Lion King 1.5, where it shows a lot of stuff on the outside of some of the other movies.
I was about to say, I could see that as like a Disney Plus thing.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be a theatrical release or anything, and I think they're already sort of doing that, but I haven't paid attention and I don't care. I feel like if they did try having shenanigans with 3PO and R2 while also showing some like a behind the galaxy scenes, I don't know, might be interesting.
The what about an Expedition Everest ride? Expedition Everest movie.
I mean, we've seen a ton of Everest movies, I'm sure, already. Does Disney really need to do another?
I guess. Why not?
Why not is a good question. They've got infinite money.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the rides are now like already like IPs. It's not like how it used to be. Are you excited for Cruella, Grace?
Yes, I am.
Are you gonna see it in theaters?
Yeah, probably. I've watched the 101 Dalmatians movies. Like, wasn't there 102 Dalmatians? Like, that was the second movie?
Yeah, there was a sequel with that, yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching all of those, and there's a cartoon. I don't think I've seen the cartoon. I've only seen the live action.
Good draft, good episode. Thank you, Grace, for joining us.
Thank you.
Oh, the pop singer bracket. We're gonna do a whole bracket of modern pop artists such as Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, I got my peaches down in Georgia. Yeah.
That. And yeah, stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you for listening to this episode of Duel of the Takes. And Alden, say something catchy at the end.
Baba Booey.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Duel of the Takes. Next week, we'll be completing a bracket of the best pop stars of the 2010s. And remember, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.